Okay, y'all. This is how we doing it today. All right. All right, y'all. So I just went live on Facebook, but for some reason, as usual, I'm not able to stream over here for some reason, which is really silly. All right, so tonight we are going to discuss this case really quickly. It's a case that I've been following. I just started following actually, and I was really blown away by it. Like I said, I did just go live on Facebook, so if you come over here from there, we're just talking about the same case. So this is 32-year-old Krista Abelseth, I believe is how you pronounce her last name, and then 46-year-old John Barnes. So according to Krista, in December 2005, when she was 16 years old, she was at a bar in Louisiana. At some point, the people that she had came with had left, and John, who she had met, had agreed to take her home. So instead of taking her home, according to Krista, John took her to his home where he did assault her. According to Krista, she woke up on the bathroom floor and she was naked. So a little bit of time passes after this, and she finds out that she is pregnant. So she agrees to keep the child. She chooses that she's going to keep the baby, and she ends up telling everyone that it was her boyfriend's baby. And according to Krista, she told everyone that because she was really ashamed that she had been assaulted and felt guilty, which is something that, you know, a lot of victims do endure. So let's fast forward some more, and when the little girl that Krista had is 5 years old, Krista says that John reaches out to her and says, I may be her father. She said she has no idea how he even knew that she had a child. John says that Krista reached out to him and said, you may be a dad. So the paternity test was completed, and it was proven that John Barnes was the father of this 5-year-old little girl. So according to Krista, she stated that John said if she had attempted to file any type of criminal charges against him, that he would get full custody of their daughter, and that he works very closely with the police department and that he knows people in the police department. So for the next few years, she was actually forced to pay John child support for this child. She was paying a little over $70 a week, and then it went up to about $111. Now, according to John, that is not exactly what happened in December 2005. He says that she was in this bar, even though she was 16, she had a fake ID and said that she was a college student. He said that they went to his home and they had consensual sex. It was never assault. He never assaulted her. And she lied about the whole thing. So Krista is, getting counseling, therapy, trying to deal with, what has happened. And in 2005, she was informed that she could actually still file charges against him because the statute of limitations was 30 years after she had turned 18. She was not aware of that. She thought she had to do it within so many hours after the incident happened. So in 2005, Krista did file rape charges against John Barnes. Now, that case is actually still open today. So that case was never given to a detective. Nobody ever picked up the case. No one ever interviewed anyone, reached out to John Barnes, reached out to Krista. No one ever did anything. In 2022, there was a court order. So at this point, Krista and John have joint custody of their child. And she's 15 years old, and there was a court order that she was not able to have a cell phone due to the fact that she was posting inappropriate videos and pictures of herself. And apparently Krista had given her a cell phone. John had reached out to the courts saying that she had violated a court order, and John Barnes was given full custody of their 15-year-old daughter. It wasn't until, according to an article, all of the noise that was online about John Barnes being given custody of his daughter, even though he had been accused of rape, did the judge actually reverse the decision. And get this, it's not like the daughter was sent back to live with her mom. No. The 15-year-old was actually sent to a third-party guardian, and John and Krista actually share custody on the weekends. So the 15-year-old has been given an attorney herself, and the trial for custody of their daughter is set to start on July 15th, 2022. So yeah, that is tonight's story. I've been trying to go live more often, but it's been always ending up on Facebook, just because I have more followers over there. So I'm able to interact more with people, and we can talk about more cases. But I'm going to try to go live more over here so that we can also interact. But anyways, that was tonight's live case. So if you have any suggestions, just let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Bye.